What's good, family? The title of this video right here is how the last 24 hours of Kim Porter really were. Now, there have been quote-unquote conspiracy theories talking about the reason that she died, the cause of her death, was from Diddy. Reason being is because she was going to write a tell-all book. And we know that usually when you're in a relationship with someone, she has 3 of Diddy's kids, you confide in them. You share details and secrets that you normally wouldn't tell other people. Now, people are saying that she wrote a book that was going to tell a lot of Diddy's secrets and who he really is and what he really does, and that Diddy took her out. We're going to see if there's any evidence pointing to that in the last 24 hours of Kim Porter. So smash the like button, comment your thoughts throughout the video. Let's see what's going on.
Was the fashion model, actress, and world-famous mother to Diddy's kids. She was last seen looking happy and healthy with her ex and their children at this event just 16 days before her death.
When delving into someone's demise, the last moments of their existence typically take the spotlight. Investigators dive into the details of their final hours, retracing every step and uncovering the drama that unfolded before their untimely end. Now, when it comes to the late Kim Porter, a treasure trove of revelations has emerged, shedding light on the intriguing events leading up to her tragic demise.
You gotta look at the dude's actions, man. His actions when Kim was alive. You understand? What action did he do?
So what exactly happened before Porter's death?
She was last seen looking happy and healthy with her ex and their children at this event just 16 days before her death.
Apparently, before Kim's unfortunate exit from this earth, the mother of 4 was planning to release a tell-all book about her high-profile relationships in the music world. And this has certainly made fans believe it was a possible motive for Kim to be unalived. However, the brunette beauty's hairstylist, Lisa Pope, claimed that though her friend did dream of writing a book, it would have been about how to raise well-mannered children in Hollywood. I can attest to the amazingly well-mannered children she raised, Lisa wrote a little over a week after Kim's passing. Our strongest bond was our role as parents. However, fans were not convinced by Lisa's claim since it was evident that Kim had witnessed a lot of things while she was with Diddy, and she might have wanted to expose his evil deeds. You see, the two had actually met when Kim was an A&R executive at Uptown Records, and she was working there as a receptionist. They started dating back in 1994 and continued to have an on-off relationship for 13 years. In 1998, Kim and Diddy welcomed their first child together, a son named Christian Casey, and Diddy also adopted Quincy, Kim's son with Al B. Sure. However, Kim and Diddy broke up just a year later because Diddy had started a secret relationship with Jennifer Lopez while Kim was pregnant with Christian. Diddy and J-Lo dated for 2 years before he and Kim reconciled. Kim later claimed that Diddy's relationship with J-Lo was just a publicity stunt and that Diddy got caught up in the hype. 3 years later, Kim and Diddy welcomed twin daughters, Delilah Starr and Jessie James, in 2003. However, Diddy refused to marry Kim, claiming that he just wasn't ready. In his December 2006 interview with Essence magazine, Diddy said, "I know she deserves to get married, but I'm just not ready." He also added, "It's that I'm just learning how to be a good boyfriend. When I'm finished with this step, I'll move on to the next." In any case, Diddy and Kim's relationship took a significant turn during one of their separations, when Kim entered into a connection with Shakir Stewart, an individual employed at Def Jam. The revelation of Kim's involvement with Shakir reportedly triggered a furious reaction from Diddy, leading to a heated argument that left Kim with a broken nose. Apparently, the dispute unfolded on Combs' yacht in Saint-Tropez, prompting the involvement of a specialist plastic surgeon from Geneva to address Kim's broken nose. Intriguingly, Kim later suggested an alternative explanation, asserting that her facial injury resulted from accidentally striking her nose on a table. The narrative takes a darker turn on November 1st, 2008, when Shakir Stewart was discovered dead in his Atlanta residence, the victim of a
How do you strike your nose on a table? That's my question. Like, you basically gotta strike your whole face on the table.
self-inflicted gunshot wound, according to official determinations. However, suspicions of foul play swiftly emerged, with fingers pointed at Diddy. Allegations of a previous violent encounter between Diddy and Shakir surfaced, with a source informing Media Takeout that Diddy had previously assaulted Shakir severely. The source claimed that Diddy, upon discovering Kim's association with Shakir, tracked him down to his hotel and proceeded to physically assault him without the presence of security, resulting in a brutal beating. The controversy surrounding Kim, Diddy, and Shakir intensified, raising questions about the nature of their relationships and the events leading up to Shakir's tragic demise. The whispers of foul play persisted, challenging the official ruling of and adding layers of complexity to an already intricate narrative. Meanwhile, just months after Kim welcomed their twins, Delilah and Jesse, she and Diddy broke up for the final time in July 2007.
Kim Porter says she dumped Diddy.
I feel like
In a statement to the TV show The Insider, she says she decided to end what she calls her on-again, off-again relationship with Sean Diddy Combs.
Kim moved out of the New York apartment she shared with Diddy, and it was later revealed that Kim dumped Diddy after he admitted that he had welcomed a secret love child with his longtime associate, Sarah Chapman. Despite all of this drama, Kim and Diddy remained amicable and continued to co-parent their children, and Kim was said to be the glue of the family. But it happened that just a tad over 2 weeks before the heartbreaking news of Kim's passing, she attended a Hollywood event with Diddy. What was this grand affair, you ask? None other than the glitzy premiere of Netflix's The Holiday Calendar, a film starring none other than Kim's own son, Quincy Brown. Now, here's where the plot thickens. Rumor has it that Kim might not have been too thrilled about gracing the event with her presence, and who could blame her? Word on the grapevine is that her health might not have been in the best shape, but guess who is allegedly playing the role of the relentless persuader? None other than Diddy, the man with a penchant for the perfect family facade. Seems like Diddy had his sights set on flaunting that picture-perfect image of his blended family, and he wasn't letting a little thing like Kim's well-being stand in the way. It's almost like he wanted to orchestrate a live photo shoot to prove his undying support for his adopted son, Quincy, all while compromising on Kim's well-being. So, in this elaborate tableau captured in Los Angeles on October 30th, Quincy, the adopted but not really son of Diddy, was smack in the center of it all. Surrounding him were his then 11-year-old twin sisters, looking all cute and coordinated. Diddy's son Justin was conveniently placed next to his dear old dad, while Kim, the supposed unwilling participant, was positioned beside her ex, possibly with a forced smile. You see, the fact that Kim went out for this event and probably drunk some bubbly might have made her flu symptoms worse. According to the coroner's report, weeks before her tragic demise, Porter had complained of a sore throat which developed into a fever of 102 degrees. Fans are now suggesting that the fateful night out during the peak of flu symptoms might have played a role in her tragic demise. Medical professionals worldwide warn against disregarding flu symptoms, especially in favor of late-night outings and alcohol consumption. The combination of flu symptoms and alcohol intake can lead to a compromised immune system, delayed recovery, and heightened risk of complications. Experts underline the importance of rest, proper hydration, and abstaining from alcohol when battling the flu. Moreover, the risk of spreading the flu virus to others cannot be overlooked, particularly when mingling in crowded social settings. Porter's decision to disregard this concern may have unwittingly placed others in harm's way. While it's critical to note that no official confirmation has linked Porter's night out to her tragic passing, the speculation alone serves as a stark reminder of the potential consequences of neglecting one's health for socialization. In any case, the model and actor died unexpectedly on the 15th of November 2018 after contracting a form of pneumonia. Now you might be thinking, how could Diddy have known that she was sick? Wasn't he her ex? Well, Diddy knew all along that Kim was sick. He revealed this while speaking in a 2018 May issue of Essence magazine, where he began by saying that his world was turned upside down after Porter's death and revealed she told him she wasn't feeling well 3 days before she passed away. 3 days before she passed, she wasn't feeling well, he said. She had the flu and she sent the kids over to my house so they wouldn't get sick. One night I was checking on her and she was like, "Puffy, take care of my babies," he candidly revealed. She actually said that to me before she died. Many people felt that her demise was highly suspicious, and one of them was Kim's ex-husband, Al B. Sure. In July 2020, Al shared a since-deleted video of himself and wrote, "I just found this footage from the morning I learned of Kim Porter's M and how it ripped the soul from my physical body. I was on my way to film the pre-show packages for the BET Awards with Tisha Campbell Martin and Tachina Arnold when I receive a call from PR icon Queenie Donaldson asking me if I was okay. And did I hear the news? I had no clue. I do know very clearly that hashtag Kimberly didn't just check out all of a sudden over pneumonia. That's some BS. Really? This is where I get in trouble. We just celebrated our son Quincy's new deal and Christmas special with Netflix, and she was in fantastic health as well, laughing seeing me and Diddy's mutual exchange at the theater. I'm going to leave it here." In another post that has also been since deleted, Al revealed that Porter was running from something prior to her passing and that he encouraged her to call the FBI for help. She had confided in him about how scared she was about someone and that that person was making life hard for her, and that's why he had suggested she look for legal help, but Kim might have been too scared to involve the police. Talking about that incident, Al took to social media and uploaded a photo of the former couple and captioned the shot, "She sent me this saying, 'Life imitating art, art imitating life. Now it all makes sense.'" Interestingly, mere months after sharing that post, Al found himself in a hospital bed grappling with multiple organ failure. Enduring a 2-month-long coma, he eventually defied the odds and pulled through. Additionally, earlier this year, Ed Winter, the coroner who allegedly performed the autopsy on Kim Porter, died under mysterious circumstances. On March 19th, TMZ announced that Winter had passed away in his LA residence from natural causes. He passed away at the age of 72. He investigated the deaths of multiple celebrities, including Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Brittany Murphy, Tom Petty, and as some people believe, Kim Porter. Meanwhile, other fans are claiming that prior to his demise, Winter was asked to re-examine the investigation surrounding her death. Now, netizens are speculating that Diddy played a role in the death of this coroner. So, Ed Winter, famed celebrity coroner, just so happened to also die after he was instructed to reopen Kim Porter's case to verify her original cause of death. One fan questioned. A second fan claimed, "This is the tip of the iceberg. The coroner, Ed Winter, who did Kim Porter's autopsy, dies just as calls from her family to exhume her body. It's important."
Now that's weird. That's crazy. You could either call it coincidence or you could call it planned by someone or something.
To note that Diddy has not been implicated in Winter's death by law enforcement. However, this apparent lack of connection between Diddy and the investigation has left many fans puzzled. Adding to the intrigue is the absence of any reports confirming Winter's involvement in Kim's autopsy. That's actually weird, right? How there's no pages talking about him doing Kim Porter's original autopsy, but he did it, one fan commented. In any case, many people have been suspecting Diddy's involvement in Porter's demise for years now. One person noted, "I'm willing to bet that Cassie left Diddy because she saw something in regard to his involvement in Kim's death. Cassie was with Diddy for over 10 years and living a lavish $1,000 a month allowance lifestyle. Then all of a sudden they break up a month before Kim died. That is no coincidence. I'm sure Cassie saw a lot, but that was the final straw for her if she found out he was allegedly involved in Kim's death, especially since Cassie had nothing but lovely things to say about Kim. Evil always prevails. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.
Hey, family. Comment out your thoughts and opinions about this situation right here in Kim Porter's last 24 hours. Do you think that Diddy had something to do with it? Or do you think he didn't? And those people were just passing away in a timely manner as explained in the video. Comment it down below. I do enjoy reading comments. Smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can catch when I drop another video for you. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.